What's up guys, Rhino here and welcome to my latest FIFA 18 World Cup video. And this video guys, it signals that it is time for my Group C predictions. So I'm going to put together a combined 11 of the teams in Group C, which are France, Peru, Denmark and Australia. And then I'll do my predictions at the end about that. I'm pretty sure I should be able to get a fairly decent team going again. Got a lot of French players, obviously, so it's going to be a little, like fairly easy one, hopefully. But I'll start with my usual sort of tactic with this of going for the nations which I'm not going to have as much of. So Australia, I've literally only got Mila Jedinak, so he will be in the team. He gets a guaranteed slot. He's not actually that bad of a footballer, to be fair, but he's probably wouldn't get into it if I wasn't saying I had to have at least one player from each nation. Peru, I've got a few half-decent players, actually. I've got Farfan, who's not bad, so I'll put Farfan straight in. I'll change the formation to this 4-2-3-1. Oh, I'll just do that, don't I? Need to press X. There we go. Yeah, just to get Carrillo in the team on the wing. We will put this guy, oops, so he's not the centre-back, he's the right-back. And we'll put Zambrano in at centre-back. I'll have a look at Denmark now. I've probably got a few decent Danish players. Don't think I've got... No, I've not got Christian Eriksen yet, which is a little bit disappointing. But got Kasper Schmeichel, which isn't too bad. He will certainly go in goal for the time being. There's Simon Kjær, who can go in there. We've got Daniel Vass, not a bad player at all. Kasper Dolberg, he's not going to get in ahead of Farfan, unfortunately. There is Schürrle, who will play in Cam, and Sorensen won't get in, so we will take those two out. And then that just leaves us to look at the French. So obviously I'm going to try not to make it a full French team, so I need to have like at least one player from each nation. But yeah, hopefully that they don't sort of just completely take over. I'll just try and throw in all the highest rated ones I've got. I'm quite surprised actually that the highest rated player I had was Koscielny. So I'm really lacking like something like a Griezmann or a Pogba, like the real sort of elite top players. Let's keep Farfan in there. So Koscielny will go in, but do I put Koscielny and Umtiti in? I think I do, yeah. Because I can do that. I can get away with that. Matuidi will play in CDM ahead of Daniel Vass. We can put, to be honest, actually, I'm not going to put Mandanda in goal. I think Kasper Schmeichel's a better goalkeeper than Mandanda in real life, so I'm not going to put Mandanda in despite the rating. Olivier Giroud could go in. There's Carrillo, but yeah, I'm going to put Olivier Giroud in. I'd put him in over Lacazette in terms of real life performances. There's Tovan, who would obviously, I've only got one Peruvian player left in Carrillo, but I'll keep him in there ahead of Tovan. I don't mind somebody like Tovan missing out. It's not the end of the world. Anthony Martial can play on the left. So obviously, like I said, Lacazette won't play. Kingsley Coman probably wouldn't just quite get in there. I think Martial would just edge it for me. There's Rami and there's Rabiot. So it's looking like I don't have a left back, unfortunately. I don't have any... Well, maybe I do, because I didn't put in every French player, did I? Because I couldn't quite sort of fit them in. So, I do. So I've got Luca Digne, so he's going to have to play at left back. Not the highest rated player, but he's going to get in. There is that guy at right back, actually, isn't there? That guy who's from Peru. So maybe I can get away with playing Tovan, actually. We'll play Tovan. He's going to have to stay in there. So I've got pretty much an all-French team. I've got the Peruvian right-back, Advincula, who's got 94 pace. So, very energetic player. Kasper Schmeichel in goal, who's, he's a very, very solid goalkeeper. He's been doing bits in the Premier League. One of the top keepers in the league. There's Mila Jedinak as well for the Australian player. And there's another Danish player in Schürrle, who I may be able to take out, to be honest. I could, but to be honest, there's not really many like midfielders like Rabiot, but Rabiot's not really an attacking player. I wouldn't put him in. Just check the rest of my French players in my club. No, so you got like Kondogbia, Bakayoko, and then just Zuma and Laporte in defence. Denmark, there wasn't anybody else, I don't think. There's also just Kasper Dolberg, but he wouldn't play. Peru, I'm pretty sure there wasn't really anybody either. No, and then obviously I only had Jednak from Australia. So that'll be the team, I'm pretty sure. Manager-wise, it's going to have to be Didier Deschamps, who actually I think was on the last page, I'm pretty sure. He's not on there. He is right there at the end. We'll put him as the manager. For a bench, we'll stick with Mandanda as the goalkeeper. Kimpembe can be the centre-back we'll have on the bench. Not going to have any fullbacks, unfortunately. We'll have Lacazette as a striker. We get Kingsley Coman on the wing. Rabiot in the midfield for sure. Daniel Vass can stay in there, actually. Daniel Vass is a very solid player. I'm not sure if I want Zambrano, though. Maybe I'll put Rami in there. Did I have... Actually, I did have... For France, didn't I? Zuma or Laporte. Or maybe even like a Bakayoko or Kondogbia. No, you know what? I'll go for Laporte. I'll go for Aymeric Laporte. It's not a bad 11, to be honest. You know, solid players in every area. Maybe like a better attacking midfielder would have been nice, but I'm not fortunate to have somebody like Pogba at the moment, so I can't really do that. Not bad. You know, like the Australian player Jedinak, he's a solid player in real life, so I'm not too fussed about him. The Peru player at right back, I've never seen him play, but he's a 76. He must be okay, and he's rapid, so you know he'd probably be able to do a job, to be honest. Yeah, and Kasper Schmeichel in goal. Like I said, very good goalkeeper. Luca Digne at left back isn't ideal, but France don't really have many decent left backs. I don't believe that Denmark do, and for sure like Peru and Australia probably wouldn't. So that's probably going to be one of the best ones you can actually get. In terms of what I think is going to happen in this group, France should cruise it, to be honest. They should win the group pretty comfortably. I think Denmark's the only team that can sort of cause them any kind of problems. Denmark are the sort of team, a lot of people, they're probably quite underrated at this tournament. A lot of people, they haven't really been doing too well at many tournaments in the past, so they don't have much of a reputation, but they've got some very, very good players now. Like Kasper Schmeichel, obviously, has really improved the last couple of years, so they've got a great goalkeeper. Obviously, the main player being like Christian Eriksen. There's Kasper Dolberg, even like Nicholas Bentner. He actually tends to turn up a little bit for Denmark. They got Sisto on the wing, the young pacey winger. So yeah, not too bad. I'm sure there's plenty of players that I'm missing. I just can't think of them because I don't have them here. But plenty of different players that they can put in that are available. So for me, I think they'll probably take second spot in the group. I don't see Peru or Australia causing too many problems to either Denmark or France. I think the France-Denmark game should be very interesting because it's one of those ones where if the French aren't 100% and Denmark do turn up and, Eriksen has a really good game, they could do it. Like, Denmark have the capabilities to beat them, but I think, the French should be okay. And I'm sure they'll probably get the job done. For the bottom two spots, very, very tight for me. Extremely tight. I would probably say, I'm going to say Peru will take third. I think with people like Farfan, he probably have a little bit of star quality just to get him over the line against something like Australia. I don't really see that Australia have got many good players, to be honest. They don't seem to have enough for me. Even like I know at like a lot of the past tournaments, like Tim Cahill has done so much for them. But he's about 40 now. Like at least surely he can't be doing it much longer. I don't even know if he's been picked for this squad, to be honest. It might be at that stage though. Like they've probably it's clicked for them that he is just too old now, and they can't keep relying on him. He's done brilliantly for them in past tournaments, like obviously the goal at the last World Cup against Holland, the volley. I mean, wow. Like I never ever thought the Tim Cahill who played for Everton could do that. It was just out of this world, that goal. And he scored plenty of goals at previous World Cups as well. Even like going back to the 2006 World Cup. He's been doing it for so long. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's even there, but if he is, I don't know that he's actually going to be able to continue to do that, unfortunately. And I think Peru, like I said, like South American teams tend to play quite good football as well, so I believe that they'll have enough to take Australia, but not quite enough to challenge Denmark for second. I think it's more going to be a case of Denmark challenging the French for first, but probably not quite getting there. So for me, that group will be France, Denmark, Peru, and then Australia. But yeah, that's pretty much all from me, guys. Obviously, we'll have to see how that one pans out. I don't think there should be too many surprises in that. But if you did enjoy the video, guys, feel free to like and do the usual bits like comment and subscribe. But that's it from me. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.